Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my castle of confusion, and yes, we're kicking it off with a Christmas game today. Oh yes, it's time to sing and... No, it really isn't. Okay, so we're going to look at Daze Before Christmas on the Mega Drive. Now, I looked at this game on the Super Nintendo a few years back, and I thought it'd be nice to have a look at it from a different perspective. Now, you can see here, I'm leaving this on the screen a little longer because it's just fun, okay? Read it out. So, it's kind of like the days before Christmas, the night before Christmas, that's the one. So, yeah. He tore the presents open and on them cast a spell. That's when Santa woke up. Something wasn't well. All his elves had vanished, his presents also gone, and threats were awaiting, surely more than one. Beware the magic potion, calling Santa's evil twin, the angry Anti-Claus, his fiend from within. See, you can make Christmas stuff sound sinister if you want. So Auntie must be Santa, pick presents all the way, to face the foe so bravely and make it through the day. To beat the evil bosses who lurking in the dark, find his sleigh and reindeer set out to make his mark. Find every stolen present that was unjustly craved, for every kid on the earth, Christmas must be saved! Hurrah! Oh, I love this, yeah. So, each level is basically like a day of the calendar, like a advent calendar, which is cool. And I absolutely love this. I'd forgotten how nice this game looks. A nice big Santa Claus graphic there. And just, I love the duck animation on this, always did, and it's just fun as hell. Yes, I did this back on the Super Nintendo when I used to score things out of 5. That's how long ago this was. Anyway, but just look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, the funny thing is that this game was only released in Australia, which is a bit of a weird one. So it's somewhat of a rarity. If you can find it at a decent price, I can guarantee you'll probably sell it for twice what it's worth. So there you go. Just a little top tip there. If you happen to have a copy of this game, have a look and see what it's worth, because you might be surprised. So, yes, Days Before Christmas on the Sega Mega Drive, or the Genesis if you're from the other side of the pond. Hello, American viewers, how are you? Yeah, I thought what better way to kick off December than this. I know I'm a day late, but it doesn't matter. You know what? I'll make up for lost time, not a problem. But yes, so you take the control of Santa. Now, he does have an evil twin, which comes to play out when you drink a cup of tea. How weird is that? But yeah, when you turn into your evil twin, you cannot collect presents and you cannot use your magic, but you can... I hasten to use the word because it's Christmas, but I'll tell you what, we'll substitute the word. You can... Oh, here we go. Look, you'll be able to see. I don't even have to say it. There you go. You hit them with your sack. Replace the word hit with whatever word you fancy. Wasn't the word I was going for, but never mind. So yes, for some reason he turns into his evil twin, which I've never really understood in this game. It's a bit strange because it doesn't seem to serve any purpose. There doesn't seem to be any sort of bonuses or anything for doing it, and apart from hitting people or creatures with your enormous sack. Let's just stop with the innuendos. So... yeah, a bit of an odd one there. But let's have a look at it from a graphical point of view, because it is gorgeous. There's no two ways about it. And I would have loved to have seen this on like the Amiga or something like that. The Amiga got some really, really bad games, which I have covered before. So if you're interested in those, then yeah, go and have a look. You have been warned. Anyway, yeah, so Days Before Christmas. Yeah, it's incredibly nice looking game. Really, really nice looking game. They've done really nice big sprite here with Santa, and it just works. And it even runs like a jolly man. I mean, he's having such fun. I don't know why snowmen are attacking me. I would have thought those would have been my friends. Oh, Jack in the Box. Well, he's no fun. So basically, any enemies that you defeat will drop a present. You just pick those up for bonus points. Those Brucey bonuses. And... the other ones' presents can contain elves, which don't seem to do much apart from wander backwards and forwards. So I'm guessing that I shouldn't have done that for a start. But I'm guessing the elves are captured and you just need to release them. So I really, really like the advent calendar style of level select. That's really cool. Well, not level select. You can't select levels. You just you just do them. So there. Cute animations. Cute enemy types. Not quite sure why we're shooting owls for presents. That seems a bit mean to me, but never mind. So, yes, this game is great fun. Now, my only sort of beef with Christmas games is the fact that, are you really going to play them any other time of year apart from Christmas? And that's kind of where the fun stops, isn't it? Once Christmas is out of the way, are you really going to put this game back into your Mega Drive, back into your Super Nintendo, and play it religiously throughout the year? No, I don't think you're going to. And that's not the fault of the game, because the game's great. It's the fault of the time of year. It's just, yes. Oh, look, I've saved a reindeer. Excellent. Yeah, so that's my only criticism, really, and it's not going to dock it any points, because it's not the game's fault. It's just that, you know, once... It's like if you've got Christmas with somebody and they turn up in January. It's not quite the same, is it? So, you know, we go from that perspective. But other than that, you know, it's a solid game. It's a great game. The graphics on it are really nice, very cartoony, so that's going to appeal to a lot of players, young and old. Because you know what? No matter how old you are, Santa is the boss. Yeah? I love the fact that I can hide in my sack and make myself look like a big pile of poo. Yes. Yeah, so I can't open any of the gifts because I haven't got my magic. The only magic I've got is the magic of poo. So there we are. Yeah. You can see here that Santa has now got like a flamethrower because, well, why not? He's Santa, he can do what he wants. Now let's have a look at the heads-up display. At the top there you've got the amount of presents that you've collected, the amount of hit points you have remaining, and then the amount of lives that you've got left. It's a very, very simple layout, works very well, and it's very nice. The enemy types are cute as well. You've got like penguins, snowmen, you've got rats and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, there's quite a variety, and the level design's nice as well, which is always important, I find, with a platform game. Having blank backgrounds is no fun for the player, so I'm glad that they filled this out with, look at the cave system in the background. I think that's really, really nice. So yeah, they've done a good job. The bells here, I think, are restart points, so you want to try and get those if you can find them. Just literally hit everything. Anything that moves, hit it. And you might be lucky. Some presents contain the bells, so there you go. It's Christmas time. Don't let the bells end. Yeah. Oh, blimey, it really is Christmas time, isn't it? It's getting there. I can't believe how quickly this year's gone. I'm not even sure where this year's gone. I don't even know where this week's gone, to be quite honest with you. It seems to have shot past. So there. Oh, just a quick one for you. If you haven't seen it already, there's a movie out this Christmas called 8-Bit Christmas. Now, from the trailer, it looks amazing. I am gonna see it, so I'll report back on that when I've seen it and see if you guys, it might be some interest to you retroholics out there, because I think that would be quite cool to actually have a movie based on our childhoods, which is ace. And then from the trailer, it was all about having a Nintendo for Christmas. So I'll report back when I've seen that film. If you've seen it already, put a spoiler-free review in the comments. Should we see it and should we not? Just a sort of a brief explanation as to why we should, a brief explanation as to why we shouldn't, without any spoilers. It's got Neil Patrick Harris in, so it should be okay. But then, you know, sometimes you can't always go on by who's in the movie to see if it's a good one. Anyway, back to the review. So the controls are really simple. You've got the up, down, left, right, and then you have got jump and attack, and that's it. So very, very simple. And they're very responsive, which is always nice as well, because an unresponsive control system can wreck a game from start to finish. So there, you can see there, every time I get a hat, it replenishes a hit point that I have lost, which is nice. Now, the game's not overly challenging, but it does get harder as you go on. Here we go. Santa is now Aladdin. Whee! So, yes, difficulty level. It seems fairly simple, but I think you know, we're only on the early levels. I think as you go, it's probably going to get quite significantly more difficult. You might also be interested to know that the end credits for the Christmas intro and outro is from this game as well. So yes, that's how much it impressed me the first time around. I thought, well, we'll use that because it's Christmassy and it's retro, and why the hell not? So there you go. What are your plans for Christmas? I'm staying at home. My two boys are journeying off to Sweden to go and see their grandparents. So I'm basically going to be with my eldest son, and that's it. So it's a bit of a sort of double-edged sword, really. It'd be nice to have the quiet, but also I'm going to miss some of my help. So, but I'll have you guys, in spirit at least, retro spirit. Oh yes. So yeah. Let me know what your plans are for Christmas. You don't have to go into too much detail. Just say you're having dinner with the folks, whatever, seeing family. Just a brief outline. And yeah, let's see if we can get some interesting stories going. So, yes, now, tell me, this game, have you played it? Did you play it on the Super Nintendo, or have you played it on the Mega Drive? For those wondering, yes, you can get the game for emulation. So, just do the normal Googling is your friend. I just fell in the sea. Now that's probably not a good idea for old Santa there, because he's in a very heavy suit, and getting wet would drown him. Oh my God, that's the spirit of Christmas. Never mind. Anyway, so yes, there are certain things that Santa can't do. Santa cannot fly without his reindeer. He cannot swim, apparently. So just got to be careful that sometimes you might just pile off the edge. Just wait sometimes where things don't appear to be, where things appear impossible. Just wait. Yes. Like kids on Christmas Eve, you need to wait. So there you go. Yeah, so did any of you receive this game back in the day as a Christmas gift? And if you did, what were your thoughts? Did you think, oh wow, this is amazing, I've got a Christmas game? Or did you think, well, I'm going to play it today and then that's going to be it? I'd never play this for one day. I would be all over this, like, flies on poo. Yes. Oh, I've got the flamethrower back. Excellent. Right. Oh, I've got a boss fight. Whoa, look at him. Oh my God, he looks a bit worse for wear, doesn't he? Okay. So at least there are boss fights, which is quite cool. This is a fairly simple one, but I'm guessing it's because it's the first one. So we just basically got to melt him. Easy enough. But I like the sprite. The fight is simple enough for little ones to come and have a go at, with being challenging enough for adults to be playing the game anyway, because that was probably simpler than the actual levels. So there you go. End of level is always designated by a star. So once you pick that star up, there is no going back. You are done with that level, and you progress onto the next one. Anyway, so playability is top-notch, absolutely brilliant game, and this is like a bonus level, I think. So we've rescued his 2 reindeer. I'm pretty sure he had more than that. So we can lob these presents out of the sleigh. I'm not sure if we're any particular things we're supposed to throw them down, but I'm just going to lob them out anyway, because why not? So yeah, you get these little sort of interim bonus stages. Quite nice, actually. Like that. It's just not a nice sort of break from the platforming. In fact, I would have liked a Santa game like this with these graphics and that. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Am I going to get hit? Oh, yeah. You can't get hit by the balloons. That's not good, is it? Right. So, all in all, great game. Playability is there. Replay value, yes, it's there. But like I said, once the time of year's passed, is it something that you would revisit before the following Christmas comes round again? Now, I always class Christmas time around December 1st to the 25th. So, if you've got it and you've had it early, then there's plenty of time to play and probably finish the game as well. There's a password for you. Feel free to use it if you don't fancy playing through those levels. But I do recommend that you do play if you haven't already. It's worth a go. It's worth it. It really is. It's going to be a top scoring game because, well, it's so damn cute and the level design's really nice. There's a lot of thought been put into it, and music and sound as well. Something else is absolutely brilliant. The first level is Christmas themed, and then after that it's a variety of different musics. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish off the review in a couple of minutes, and then you guys can have it with the volume up. And I hope then you'll be able to have a bit more of a verdict to say, yeah, I really like that. It's got the full package deal. Now, in my eyes, it has. So it's always nice to give you guys the full experience if I can, by giving you some extra footage at the end with the music just slightly up so that you can hear it for yourselves, and sound effects and all that stuff as well. Because when I'm talking over the top of things, it doesn't always it's not always obvious that there is a decent soundtrack and that. Now, I'm not going to go overboard with Christmas content. Maybe towards Christmas I will do a little bit more, but as it stands now, it's going to be maybe one a week, maybe Yeah, something like that. So if you've got a Christmas game that I have not played, then let me know, because I am looking for new Christmas games to play. I've covered quite a lot in the past. I can revisit them if you want. Don't make me play the blooming rubbish ones, please. But if there's any on there that you like the look of and you'd like a bit more of an in-depth play, let me know and I will dig them out of the vault and we will go from there. Always happy to help this time of year because it's Christmas. I mean, Slade said it better, and I'm not going to try and emulate Slade because, by God, that man had lungs like a Harrier jump jet. So, yeah, great game. Highly recommend you play and just enjoy it. It's a great game and it's Christmas time. And yeah, and I've just keep throwing him in the water. I'm not doing very well on this level, am I? Never mind. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I will see you again very soon with a brand new review, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's kickstarting Christmas off on the channel in a rather special way. So until next time, my friends, it's bye for now, and you keep it retro, because why not? It's Christmas. See you later, folks. Ta-da! Ho ho ho!
Incoming transmission.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.